Hello fam, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe. My name is Oye. So today I'll be talking about important topic in the Philippines, like the natural disasters in the Philippines. That is a must know for a foreigner, or even if you're a Filipino, it's very important to know all these ones. So to begin with is typhoon. Typhoon occurs here in the Philippines, like 20 typhoons per year, and then it's really very destructive because during that period people are being displaced. There's so much flood everywhere, like life doesn't really go on. And this is because Philippines is located in the Pacific typhoon belt, right? That make it very very frequent for it to have this tropical cyclones. It's really like it's very very devastating. A lot of houses are being destroyed. A lot of infrastructures and a whole lot of things. Now we had the biggest typhoon in the Philippines around 2013, which is the typhoon Yolanda, which made a whole lot of history, causing over 6,000 deaths, yeah, in the Philippines. And we have the typhoon Ode, which happened in 2009, which caused severe flooding in Metro Manila. Before we have typhoon, we get a notice. So for, let's say for instance, my phone, I'll get the alert that, oh, we have a typhoon yellow, red, like where it's going to occur, and you should prepare. And then also maybe if you have to evacuate, there's an evacuation center for people to be able to move in for safety and everything. Like measures are actually put in place, so it's not really like they don't know there's going to be a typhoon. They are aware that there is going to be a typhoon, and even sometimes where the typhoon will occur, like it's already known where it will be occurring. And also like you get alert on your phone, like on your device, that you shouldn't go out and everything. And most importantly, like is it the mayors in that maybe the region you are in, they will put in measures that, okay, to this, because of this there's no school, because of this no work, because of this, like everybody should be inside. And if you have to go out to get food, you should get a lot of food and stuff to keep you safe and everything. So measures are actually being put in place to make sure that everyone is safe. But then nature is nature, you can't control everything. Once there's a typhoon, no matter how you try to prevent it, no matter how safe you try to, when the water is so flooded and it's all over, like you can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. That is it. Nature is having its own course and everything. But then at least we know that measures are being put in place, and at least they do their best to alert us and everything. And health wise, like there is like free community service that they use to convey the people and make sure that some drugs are being given. It's kind of okay. Yeah, so that's typhoon for you. The next thing we have in here is volcanic eruption, right? And which I have personally experienced. So the one I experienced was the Mayon volcano, which is very beautiful but very deadly. I remember very well, there was a time I was living closer to the Mayon, and then within that period, right, we have alerts. So we have alert 1, phase 2, phase 3, like that. And the higher is it, the more serious it is. So you can see it erupting. So there is fire, you can see the fire like in the middle of the mountain and everything. So in my case, my experience I had was that I remember very well that I asked questions. How will I know if it's erupting? They said, oh, the smell and everything, like it has some kind of smell and it will make noise. So I kind of asked questions. And then there was one night, it was alert level 3 or 4, one of it, and then I was in my room. Actually, I was alone, and I heard like something like eruption, like po po po. So I started crying. I got so scared. I didn't know what to do, whether to hide under my bed. I was really like, I didn't know. So I picked up my phone, called my family. I told them what was happening, and also I didn't know what to do. And it's quite very very unfortunate for me. It was brownout. In the Philippines we call it brownout, not blackout. So I was scared. I was like, is it already erupting and everything? I don't know how I slept. I cried and I slept. I woke up in the morning. I was still alive. I was shocked. I thought, but then I was alive. I was very grateful to God. So in the morning, I called my landlady. I told her this one. She was like, no, 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 nothing happened. It was just fireworks. It was fireworks. It was not erupting. So this is how it is. So that was my experience I had. But then it's within that period when you have the eruption, you need to wear your face mask because of the substance that is in the air. It's kind of very deadly. Everybody has to move away from where the mountain is, because when it erupts, it can like go all over everywhere. Like it's really dangerous, right? So evacuation goes on where people are moved from that place to a center where it's kind of safe for some days, sometimes even up to a week, until the alert goes off. But then you will be alerted that this is what is happening. Yeah, you'll be alerted that this is what is happening. And if you have to travel, the question is that, as at that point, I wanted to travel from where I am to go to another region. But then the question was, okay, if you leave, what if anything happened in that region? Will you keep on traveling? So you just have to learn to adapt, to know how to live with it. Most important thing, like, you need to really like get yourself abreast, get yourself known to this. You need to read about it, especially when you want to travel to the Philippines, because you don't know when this thing might happen or anything. So for me, today we discussed about, I talked about volcanic eruption and typhoon, and I feel like the people or those in charge of it are actually doing a very great job by at least alerting us and letting us know what is going to happen. So thank you so much for staying with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment, and then stay blessed. Love you. Bye bye.